Greetings everyone and welcome to the SMOOREZ archive. These are just all my old videos that I took down that I am re-releasing with some slight edits here and there. I did these DHGate Cheapo sneaker reviews for entertainment and educational purposes, and I do not endorse the sales of any Replica products whatsoever. No links to any of these items will be given since these videos were done ages ago anyways. Well, I hope you do get a kick out of my old content. There are so many things in life you can buy with $35. You can be responsible and save it if you'd like, or you can go out and buy some Fortnite V-Bucks, perhaps put some money towards EA's new game Anthem, which seems to be doing fantastic as well. Or you can either donate to Name Brand and watch him smoke a Yeezy on camera. I am actually quite serious.
Let's just do it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it.
And for $35, I get to sit here, review something for your own entertainment, so you can have a good laugh, and the best part is I get to pick on cheap stuff, which is always fun. Let's see if I wasted $35, or if I didn't waste $35. Arriving in a slightly higher quality garbage bag, we have these. I eventually came across these. The price sounded good. I have not looked at a pair of Air Max 98s yet, and of course, Supreme is plastered all over these shoes. Actually, can $35 buy you a legit Supreme sticker? I wonder if it can or not. Just decided to order these in size 12 and thought, let's give it a go. Let's go ahead and crack this open. I'm using a razor blade now. Go here, that's fine. That's more effective than a knife. Yay. They don't really fit in the bubble wrap. That's okay. That's alright. Not a problem. Did they have to shove them in? Yes, they did. Obviously they did. Okay. We have a pair of Air Max 98 Cross Supreme shoes. This will be interesting to see if everything is spelt correctly and if they're size 12, which I'm gonna say probably don't look size 12 to me at this point in time. Let's go around this cheap ass shoe and see what we get. So if you didn't know, when I do my shoe reviews, usually I just pick up a random shoe and then start having a look at it on camera and just go from there. Well, I picked up this one and noticed that there was red laces rattling around inside of it. I wish they had Supreme written on them because they would have been worth like $300. But anyways, I don't really know what an MX 98 is supposed to look like because I kind of don't have one and I haven't really bothered to buy a pair, so I'm just gonna go off what the internet says and shows me. Well, let's start with the profile of the shoes first. They look pretty good. They're shiny, see? Don't know if they're 3M or not. Probably might be, actually. I'm not too sure. Are they size 12s, though? I mean, they say size 12 on the tongue, but I don't know if they're going to be size 12s or not. Starting with the toe cap here, which is always traditional on Air Max shoes. It always extends up to the toe box here. All looks fairly solid. Then onto this shiny red plastic leather, which is sort of like on the Air Force One shoes and other Air Max shoes and all that sort of stuff. This does feel reasonably solid. However, we start to see some stitching inconsistencies going around here towards there. There you go, just zoom in for the shot of all the glue marks and the wonderful stitching that's there. I mean, for $35 I really can't complain. I can complain, I will complain. Going around the side of the shoe we have the mids, which have the traditional Air Max platform in them. You can see right through it, which is all looking pretty good. Bit tacked on there. There's the words Air Max, which you can't even read, to be honest. It's like scratched. There we go. You can see it says Air and then Max, the R's integrated with the M. And then we have World at the back here, which take that in, how wonderful the stitching looks on the W, as well as the stitching going to the O and the R and the L and the D. It's like they just kept on going with the sewing machine, like, oh no, we gotta keep it all going in one go. That's wonderful. Wonderful piece of work there. Unless it's on the real one, I'm just ranting. Anyways, the Supreme pull tab, you can see it says Supreme. It's a bit dark, but you know, it works. Nothing on the other side of it, so that's all good there. Moving on to the other side of the shoe now, you can see more of the platform, which all feels quite squishy, quite nice, all good in that regards. Then you've got the multiple plastic leather layers all there. You can see first layer, second layer, third layer, all stitched on there, all looking sort of nice at the moment. You got this random red thing just slapped on there. That just looks so out of place. Just on the toe box here, there's the Supreme wording there. However, it's wow, let's just go in for a zoom. I mean, it's not as bad as I would have thought, but it still looks pretty tacky for the most part. From a distance, it looks yeah, you know what, it looks okay. Now on camera, the shoes don't look as vibrant as they should. They're a really, really vibrant red. However, on camera, they sort of look like a very dull red. However, it's all good. It is a very, very vibrant red, very nice, vibrant red. On the bottom of the sole is the traditional looking, sort of looks basically unchanged from the MX-97 as far as I can remember. Then again, I'm not too familiar with the MX-98, as I said. There's a little Nike swoosh badge embedded into the sole there, and then all of that looks, I mean, you can't stuff up a sole. You could stuff up a sole, but it doesn't look like they've stuffed it up. And these all feel grippy. It's quite a solid shoe, actually. Speaking of which, it's really, really solid. It doesn't feel like it's going to break, unless it did break on camera, and that would have been hilarious. Also on the back here is the Nike swoosh embedded into the mids here, as well as the very poor job of the bottom of the sole joining to the mids here. It doesn't look very clean, but hey, what can you do about it? And then you can see all the paint sort of just leaking onto the air platform. But once again, 35 bucks, man. I mean, I've paid 35 bucks and got some really, really crap things, but these aren't terribly bad. Really didn't notice in the pictures that it was going to be silver, red, and then white. It honestly looked like white, red, white in the pictures. It actually looks quite good and effective. Plasticky leather bits. Supreme, we've already covered that. Let's go to the tongue where it says, oh, actually, whoa, hang on. What happened to the tongue? What happened here? What happened? When I first see this, I think it says either Q-Max, Climax. It's a stretch to say that it even looks like Air Max, because that's supposed to be the A, that's the I with the little dot there. That's supposed to be the R joining with the M. That's, yeah, it looks like Climax to me. So, you know what? These are Climax shoes. There's the tag there, US 12. That's not really a good looking tag. Can I just peel this off? I don't want this tag on the shoe. It looks terrible. I don't even think these are going to be US 12, to be fairly honest. They don't even look like it, actually. I've got something that's US 12. I just compared these with another pair of size 12 Nikes, and they appear to be correct. The tongue sort of goes up like that. I do like that. Looks pretty unique. The little plastic sort of shoelace tab here, plastic leather, joins from the tongue just there, goes, it's all these weird shapes, man, just crazy. The silver shoelaces, I'm not sure, I reckon red shoelaces would probably be better in these. Not that I'm going to be wearing them personally, but you know, for the on-foot segment, gotta make them look nice. Anyways, inside of the shoe, let's have a look here. Let's see what else SMOOREZ can pick on today. There's a loose thread there, that's okay. But all the mesh netting sort of material around the ankle support, I mean, it feels all good, it feels all comfy and stuff, so don't think I'll have any issues with that. If it gives me blisters, then obviously it's an issue. Let's pull out the insole. Is the insole removable? Yes, it is. Oh, that was a bit of a stretch to pull that out. Inside of the shoe, though, is all the usual stitching. There's a red stain there, but that's from the insole, which is heavily dyed red with Supreme written on it. And just going in there, there's some stains. There's a few there, actually. A few stains in there, but hey, I'm not going to see them because the insole's going to be on top of them, so that's all good. Construction looks average. I would assume they would hold together. This insole, Supreme Cross Nike Air. Very similar to the Air Up Tempos. That's just stenciled on there. And then you've got the stand. Oh, actually, no, we don't. That's different. I thought this would just be normal yoga mat foam. I mean, it is, but it's actually got Nike on it. 9T 1011. But these are size Is this size? You know what? I don't know. Let's just disregard the sizes for now until I put them on foot and then actually see if they fit me or not. And kind of see how they've just sort of templated that. They're just straight on there. There's a little thing you could, you know, write your name here or something like that, just in case your shoes go missing and then you have to go find your shoes, and then you could say, hey, I wrote my name on the insole. Hey, it's possible. You never know. This can just go straight back in here. The insole sort of barely fits now. It's kind of just a big mess. Hopefully when I put my foot into the shoe, it'll all just flatten down and won't be any problems, hopefully. We'll see. I really do like the metallic silver and red. It actually does look good. It's just a matter of if I'm going to wear these. What I completely forgot about is this tag here, which is 844694600. Was that the... I've just found a problem. Tag number 1, US 12 804609103. That's the first tag on the left shoe. Then on the right shoe, with this tag here that says 844694600, brings this tag, AH8050002. So what is it? The first one, or is it the second? I'm glad I checked. Well, anyways, the tag is 844694600 here, with some writing in Chinese. If anyone wants to decipher that, feel free and let me know in the comments. And then a whole bunch of instructions of probably how to wear the shoe, how to treat the shoe, how to not throw it or burn it or something like that. I'm not too sure. But that's removed. Gone. You don't need that anymore. What is with the tags though? Why have 2 different tags? What the hell is going on here? The insole barely fits in this one as well, so I'll probably have to readjust that. And of course, on the second shoe, we have Famous stitched into here. So let's get a good look at that. And there you can see the wonderful writing of EAMUS, because it looks like EAMUS. Not famous, EAMUS. From a distance it looks like it says famous. Well, you can't see it there, but just trust me, it does. They tried so hard, but in the end, it doesn't really matter. This detail, I would say this is B3M detailing here, but I'd have to check. But yeah, that's just basically falling apart. That's okay. Some of the stitching actually doesn't look too bad, and then some of it is just god-awful. Stitching on the swoosh here isn't too bad. Just going around the shoes, just the separations and glue marks and paint, and it's not too bad. Hey, look, you could potentially modify these and make them into something your own, you know, deconstruct them, start again. You know, you could do that if you wanted to. Just saying, it's an idea. Little shoelace loops, little red ones with little silver lines in them, the tongue. See, look, it does say famous, but you know, if you look closely, it says EAMUS. Oh, let's have a look at this one. This is the tongue on the right shoe as well. This one kind of resembles Air Max. Kind of. It's a lot better than the other one. I'll say that. It's definitely a lot better than the other one. Bottoms of the soles are usually flawless. With any DHGate thing, it's usually quite flawless. They pretty much get it right. It's just a matter of if it's going to be grippy or if it's not going to be grippy or comfortable. I'll put red laces in one and leave metallic laces, the metallic silver laces in the other, and just see which ones work out. You know, once we do the whole on-foot thing, I'll see which ones work out better for the shoes. One last thing I want to do before the on-foot though is test to see if it has 3M. And here's a surprise for you all. I've just checked to see if they are 3M, and in fact, they are 3M indeed. The little tab for the shoelaces just here are both 3M, and then the line going around the shoe is also 3M. That was kind of unexpected considering the price of the shoes and how cheap they are. I was not expecting that, so there you go, that's that. I'm gonna lace these up, put these on foot, see how they go, and I shall return with my final words and conclusions of these cheap ass $35 Air Max 98 Cross Supreme kicks. That was hard to say in one take, but I did it. I'll be back in a minute. Quick update before I do the on-foot segment. I was just taking these laces out of these ones to put the red laces in, and I noticed the tag. I'm not entirely sure what happened to it, but it just kind of goes like that and then just whoop, whoop. I've got one shoe on now, and I can tell you that they are definitely not size 12s. They are more like size 11s. But anyways, without further ado, let's get to the on-foot segment and get this video done. So here are the Air Max 98 Supreme kicks on foot. Well, to continue on where I left off at, these aren't size 12 and are probably a size 11 US, so true to size isn't the case here. Neither is the actual feel of an Air Max shoe. Once you put your foot in an Air Max shoe, you can feel the comfort level straight away. With these on the other hand, it feels like you've just put your foot on top of an uneven rock. I walked for half an hour in these and my feet were killing me afterwards. I wanted to kind of disassemble the shoe and see what the hell they have done to it to make it so damn uncomfortable. I guess for $35 though, you do get what you pay for, but they are grippy though, that's a positive, and Supreme is spelt right, and that's a positive as well. Well, that was indeed the on-foot segment for these Air Max 98 Cross Supreme shoes. So I walked up to the shops and back just to make sure that they were okay. They are okay for the most part, but yeah, just the air platform in these ones don't feel like any other Air Max ones. These are pretty rock hard compared to the sort of the squishiness of the other Air Max shoes that I reviewed and on the legit ones that I actually own. So yeah, I can't really say that I'll be wearing these a lot. For 35 bucks, in the end, I got to have a look at these shoes. I got to have a good laugh. It's just something new for me to look at. I always like looking at new shoes and all that sort of stuff, and I've never looked at a pair of Air Max 98s before, so today was the day. But anyways, that is gonna be it for this review because it's went on a little bit longer than I was anticipating. So thank you very much again for watching. I really do appreciate it. And we're almost at like 2.3k subs, so it's building. So it's awesome. Thank you. Take care, be good people, and all that sort of stuff. Don't fight in the comments, please, and catch you in the next video, whatever that may be. Probably shoes. Usually shoes. Anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling. Hey, thanks for watching this video. If you made it to the end, you got through some really cringy old s'mores. If you liked it though, leave a like. If not, then feel free to dislike. I'll see you in the next one.